I never told y'all it was going to be easy. I'm just telling you that you need to do it. Don't just randomly wake up rich. They start waking up at 4 a.m. and they start prioritizing their health. You have to start that stuff now. Raised in a house that was super aggressive does not mean you have to be aggressive to everybody you talk to when you grow up. The way you dress is how you want to be addressed. Hey babes, it's Michaela here and we're back with another YouTube video. So if y'all can't already tell by the title, this is just a video on how to enter your soft girl era. The girls have been asking me what have I done to become more softer, more feminine, and yeah. And y'all also asked me to do a makeup tutorial, so I was like, we just gonna do a 2-for-1. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna show y'all the products as I'm using them, but I'm gonna try to keep talking so we don't get distracted, okay? Okay. Let me go ahead and put my hair back. And y'all, I'm honestly thinking about calling this little segment my head talking videos that I make K Clocked It. So if I clock any of y'all tea in this video, make sure y'all let me know in the comment section. But let's go ahead and get started. First product that I go in with is e.l.f. and then I use this moisturizer on top of the e.l.f. So I use both of these products in one for my primer. So one of the first things that I did when it came to me wanting to be more feminine and just living a soft life was realizing what was in my life that were hard, or what was in my life that I felt like made me aggressive, you know? So for me, y'all, it was college and it was working a 9-to-5. I already ran a business. I was already in school. I was already working. Like, I've done it all. But I feel like when it comes to you entering that soft girl life, you have to remove things from your life that's causing you stress or that's hard. And I know sometimes, and I know a lot of you guys are probably like, well, girl, I have kids. Like, what do you want me to do about that? I can't remove my kids from my life. And it's not necessarily about you removing your kids, but you can create habits or schedules for them as to where you have like some downtime or some me time and stuff like that. Just getting really, really strict on a schedule, or just creating habits that make you feel more soft, even if it's taking a bubble bath once a week. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, just eliminating anything from your life that just stresses you out or causes your life to be a little bit more harder. So for me, it pretty much was me complaining about my weight and about my acne, complaining about college, complaining about working a job. And it's like, girl, my thing is like, you can't want to live a soft life and you're consistently complaining. Soft girls don't do that. I had to remove those things. And I'm not saying go ahead up and quit your job, but just take a mental note like, okay, yes, my job is stressing me out. I hate where I work. I need to take the time to either job hunt or figure out what I'm going to do for my next steps. Okay? Okay. And what I like to tell people is that a soft life is created. It's not something that just comes to you. You just wake up one morning and you just live a soft life. No, I was not just doing Pilates, reading my Bible every single day, running my business, how I run my business and stuff like that. No. And I feel like a lot of people think like, oh yeah, I'll just become a soft girl when I graduate school, or I'll become a soft girl when I make some more money. No, you have to create that soft life now. So for me, before I even started making money, understanding what in my life was hard, and I started creating better habits for myself. I started allowing myself to get better 1% every day. A couple of things that I did before I became a full-time business owner, and I was living with my mom. I would wake up a little bit early to go to the gym. On my off days, I'll be brainstorming content ideas because I knew I wanted to be a full-time business owner. So I just put in a little bit more work so I can be able to be where I wanted to be in life. So yeah, that's definitely step one. Just take a mental note of things that are in your life. Pull out a journal, matter of fact. Actually, if y'all watching this video, pull out a journal right now. Take a mental note of what is in your life, what may be in your life that is hard, and baby, remove it. If it's a boyfriend, relationship, friends, family, anything that is causing you stress, remove it. And I'm not saying cut your friends off, cut your family off, but if you need to set some boundaries in place, it's that time. It's that time. The next product that I am going in with, the Born This Way Too Faced Concealer in the shade Sand. The next step when it comes to becoming a soft girl, after you removed all of those harsh things from your life, you now have more freedom to be a little bit softer and be a little bit more feminine. So what I did, I started asking myself, okay, how do I view myself in the future? Who is Michaela? Who does she want to become? I started praying. I started asking God what my purpose was and to just show me my purpose, because At that point, I felt like I was just following the way of the world. What's common in the world is that for everybody to go to college, get a job, get a degree, and work the rest of your life. And it's like I had to ask God what my purpose was on this earth. And once that I figured that out, y'all, everything sort of started falling into place. Because honestly, y'all, once you figure out your purpose, that's when you can start creating a plan, you know? If you don't know what your purpose is in this world and you're just going day to day working a job that you hate and you think you can become a soft girl that way, no, it's not going to happen that way. You need to take some time today, get you a journal. I'm going to tell you what I do. So I've been journaling since I was 12 years old. I've been very in tune with my emotions and my feelings since I was younger. So journaling is just a way for me to release my emotions and release my feelings without actually having to talk to anybody. So I've been journaling since I was younger. So I want you to go get a journal today, and I want you to write a journal entry, and you just asking yourself, who do you see yourself as in the next 6 months? Not even the next year. Who do you see yourself as in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months, in the next 3 weeks? Because when I'm saying remove these things from your life, I'm saying remove these things from your life expeditiously. It's no waiting, oh, I'm just going to wait till next month to become a soft girl. No, if you knew all your life you want to be softer and you don't want to be aggressive anymore, you want to be able to live a soft life, you need to go ahead and understand what is causing your life to be hard in the first place and get rid of that. So yeah, honestly, y'all, once you figure out the purpose that God has set out for you, that's when everything will kind of start making sense. And that's when you start creating a plan. You start creating habits so you can become the person that God has set you out to be. I'm pretty sure y'all already know people don't just randomly wake up rich and then they start going to the gym and they start waking up at 4 a.m. and they start prioritizing their health. No, you have to start that stuff now. When it comes to becoming a soft girl, these habits that you set for yourself, you have to set them now, and make sure you are setting realistic habits and realistic goals. And I say this because a lot of people will try to set these goals for ourselves, and there'll be goals that we see other people doing, and we'll try to think that, oh, okay, if they're waking up at 4 a.m., I need to wake up at 4 a.m. and go to Pilates. No, you don't need to do that. You need to set goals that align with your purpose, okay? And the plans that God has for you in the future. The next product, I am using the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. I love this blush so much. After you've removed everything from your life that's hard, and then you have finally found your purpose, the next thing you're going to do is start creating habits for you to finally start living out your purpose, okay? So for me, I knew that I wanted to be a full-time business owner, and now I know that I want to be a content creator. So the habits that I have instilled in myself to kind of just get me motivated and get me pumped for the day. I'll wake up, I'll make my bed, I'll make up my bed, I'll make sure I clean my house before I leave the house, because when I come back from a long day of working, what's going to be hard for me is coming back home from working and knowing I have a bunch of dishes or I have a bunch of clothes to wash. You get what I'm saying? So this goes back into removing things from your life that's hard. Even if it's habits that you're creating, you know you wake up late, you sleeping in late, and you don't like to clean up, you don't like to wash your dishes, you like to procrastinate. Those are other things that you can remove from your life that are hard. You get what I'm saying? So procrastination, laziness, lack of trying to educate yourself, things like that. Remove those things from your life. And I never told y'all it was going to be easy. I'm just telling you that you need to do it. So yeah, I just started creating better habits for myself, because in order to be a business owner, you have to prioritize your business. And I cannot prioritize my business if I'm worried about my house being dirty, my dishes not being washed, my clothes sitting in the laundry room for 6 weeks because I didn't want to fold them. You get what I'm saying? So you have to start creating these habits that make your life a little bit easier so you can start living that soft life. I'm going in with 1 size baking powder, setting powder, baking powder. I don't know. I feel like that's the same thing. In the shade Sweet Honey. And I'm just going to set my under eyes very lightly. I do set my face twice, but the first time that I do set my face is very, very light. And the second time I'm a little bit more heavy-handed. So yeah. Once y'all start creating those habits, I'm going to need you to be consistent. Okay, I know it's, like I said, it's not going to be easy to just try to make your bed up every day when you never was making up your bed every day. Okay, but start small, and gradually you'll fall in love with the consistency of it. And why I say for you guys to create these better habits is because once you start fully entering your soft girl era, eating healthier, going to the gym, you have more free time to hang out with your friends and stuff, is because once you create these habits, they almost become automatic. You know, so when it's that Saturday and you know you haven't cleaned up or you haven't vacuumed your floor all week because you have been procrastinating and you've been lazy, now you can't even hang out with your girls because you're trying to prioritize your house. But if you have set these better habits for yourself, as to where you're waking up, you're making up your bed, you're cleaning up your house, you're going to the gym, by the time the weekend comes, you feel like you've accomplished a lot because you already have these habits. Babe, Monday through Friday, I'm going to the gym. So by the time the weekend comes, I can party with my girls and I can wild out and I can do whatever I want to do. You got the whole weekend to yourself. Why? Because you have, 1, removed those stressors from your life. 2, found your purpose. And now 3, you are creating better habits for yourself to become a overall better person. Okay? Now, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is being aggressive. I know us girls, we sometimes come from households that are very aggressive, and we sometimes take that into our adult life, and I don't want you guys to do that. Just because you were raised in a house that was super aggressive does not mean you have to be aggressive to everybody you talk to when you grow up. You don't have to be aggressive to your husband. You don't got to be aggressive to your kids. You don't have to be aggressive to yourself, you know? So in order for me to break out of that aggressiveness and that just hostility, the best thing I did for me was, going back to the first thing, was removing anything from my life that was hard. Because if I didn't have a bad day, or if I wasn't stressed out by the things that I had going on in my life, then I wouldn't have to be aggressive to anybody. For example, if you're going to a job that you hate every day and you're coming home to your sisters complaining or your mom complaining or something like that, you're going to react to them aggressively because you've already been dealing with enough at work. You know, so eliminating the things from your life that are hard is really like up there. Like, y'all see how I keep going back to it? Because make sure y'all do it. This is the next product that I'm going in with y'all too. It's the Thread contour stick in the shade Brown Warm 160. And I just do it lightly on my under right here. I don't even know what this is called. What is this, cheekbone? And then I do a little bit on my forehead just so everything can blend out very smoothly. And y'all, this makeup tutorial, by the way, is just a natural beat that I pretty much will wear every day. No, I don't wear makeup every day, but this is just like an everyday beat. So yeah, the aggressiveness goes hand in hand with removing things from your life that make you aggressive or that stress you out. So really, really try to think hard about what things can be removed from your life that make your life hard and make your life aggressive. Because if we want to enter this soft girl life, we have to remove the hard things first, you know. Another thing that I feel like that has really helped me like fully enter this soft girl life is learning patience. And I feel like learning patience is very, 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 very hard as someone who is very impatient. But what has helped me the most is honestly growing my relationship with God, praying, reading my word, getting to know him, and constantly be in communication with God. So praying throughout the day, and just thanking him for waking me up, or asking God, hey, what should I say in this situation before I get angry or I say something I don't want to say? You know, if you want to be that soft girl and you don't want to be super aggressive, you might have to ask somebody for advice before you go off. So I'm going to say, because I used to be a hothead, and now I don't even deal with situations like that. I don't even put myself in situations like that, because as a soft girl, I don't want to be known as somebody who's popping off at the mouth. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Now, the next product that I'm going in with y'all is the Juvia's Place. Is this a bronzer? I believe this is a bronzer, and this is in the shade Caramel. And I just use this to contour my nose because the contour stick is a little bit too thick. So using a brush and then this bronzer helps me really, really well. And that's what I end up using to contour my nose. With being less aggressive, another thing that I do want to add is when it comes to being a soft girl, you want to work on your appearance. So not going out the house with, okay, sweatpants and hoodies, those are fine. It's cold, I get it. But if you can throw in like a long sleeve shirt and a pair of sweatpants, then you can do that. I would definitely like prefer that. Or if you can throw in like a 2-piece set and it matches, super cute, super feminine, super girly. If you're not like a girly girl, then that's fine. Just make sure that when you leave the house, you always look presentable. You never know who you're going to run into. And the way you dress is how you want to be addressed. I always try to tell people, look your best. Even if you're just going up the streets, look your best. And I'm not saying you got to put on heels, you need to put on a full face of makeup, but if you can take that bonnet off real quick and put your hair in a slick back bun and throw on a hat, then definitely do that. But always try to look presentable as much as possible, because trying to be a soft girl, like I said, you want to remove anything from your life that's hard, and going out in public looking like you don't love yourself sounds pretty hard to me. And you just create some more femininity. Like, I learned to love getting ready. And even if I'm just going up the street, like I said, or if I'm just running a few errands, I've literally learned to love getting ready. I love being girly. I love being feminine. I love looking soft. I love, like, people telling me I look soft, like, it's probably my favorite compliment ever. But yeah, try to go out in public looking your best so you can feel your best. When y'all go out in public and you look a mess, you already have that mindset where it's like, I hope nobody runs into me. I don't want to talk to anybody today. You get what I'm saying? So your day's already starting off bad because you left the house looking a mess in your bonnet and your sweatpants, and you get what I'm saying? And you're not confident in yourself. So try to leave the house always looking presentable. I know that may be hard for some, but just taking that mental note and doing it gradually, eventually you'll learn how to do it, and babe, you're gonna fall in love with just getting ready and being a feminine girl, So yes. But now I'm about to go ahead and wipe off this powder. This is my second time baking. I literally only let it sit for like 5 minutes probably. So yeah. After this, I just go in with my eyeliner, mascara, and that pretty much completes the look. Y'all see how soft this looks, period. We soft girls, we doing soft makeup looks. But that's pretty much all I do. I do not wear makeup every day, but when I do wear makeup, it's always very soft and very, girly. So yeah, I think I'm going to end off the video by saying that when it comes to entering your soft girl era, it's not easy, because like I said, the first step is removing things from your life that is hard. And sometimes we have a little bit more hard things in our life than we have of soft things, like we look forward to go into bed, we look forward to taking a shower, but we don't look forward to going to work or driving to work or or going to the gym. So just try to find softer things that you can incorporate in your life, just in case you can't remove those hard things out of your life. Like I said, some people might be like, girl, I got kids, can't remove my kids. But try to just create some habits, some schedules, some routines, so you can kind of get in the flow of things of living a softer life. Maybe wake up a little bit earlier so you can drink some tea before your kids are up, or before your family is up, or whatever the case may be. And allow that to set the tone for the day. Try to create better habits and better scheduling for yourself. What really helps for me, y'all, is really building a routine. So for me, I'll try to wake up, drink some tea. My favorite tea right now is spearmint tea. If y'all got any other suggestions, let me know. My favorite tea right now is definitely spearmint tea. So I try to wake up, drink my spearmint tea, do my sea moss and my coconut cold. So that's like pretty much what's been instilled in my head. That's the habit that I've added to my routine. And then I'll drink my tea, I'll listen to some gospel music, and then I'll start my day like that. So yeah, it's just becoming a soft girl is just all about setting boundaries and creating healthier habits for yourself. Okay, let me go ahead and add my mascara. And this is the mascara that I use, y'all. I got this from Target before everything else happened. But yeah, I did get this mascara from Target. It is the Voluminous Carbon Black Hydrofuge from L'Oreal Paris. I do like this mascara, I can't lie. I have used other mascaras, but I just needed a quick mascara. I only do bottom lashes anyways, because I do get my lashes done. But yeah, this is definitely like top 3. So yeah, but I hope you guys are ready to enter your soft girl eras. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you guys want to talk about like your life and just ask me ways you think you can create a better life or add some scheduling and some consistency into your life, definitely hit me in the comment section, because I can help you out. I lived a life where I felt like it was hard, and I felt like I was in survival mode all the time. And when it comes to you being a soft girl, you don't want to be in survival mode. You want to wake up in your softest self. You want to be the softest, kindest, sweetest girl. So yeah. For my lip combo, I normally go in with a brown liner, and then I use this NYX lip gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, but I cannot find my liner. So I'm about to just go ahead and put a little bit of this Fortune Cookie on. And that's just going to be my lippy for today. But yeah, I'm excited for you guys to start entering your soft girl eras. I hope this video helped anybody. If I clocked their tea, let me know in the comment section below. I hope this video helped you guys. And let me know any other videos you want to see. And yeah, that's it. Bye, y'all.